Hi, I'm Kelly Eckholt. This week's big event is the 2023 budget, which has been keenly watched by markets and commentators and the Reserve Bank to see the extent to which the cyclone and cost of living pressures is going to impact on the government's finances and books in the years ahead. The Reserve Bank in particular is quite interested in this because they're trying to restrain inflation pressures, and government spending is a potential significant contributor to government to inflation pressures over the years ahead. The government's given us a pretty good steer in terms of what to expect from the budget next week. In particular, they've indicated that this is going to be a no-frills budget focused on cost of living pressures, cyclone reconstruction, delivery of core services. And in particular, they feel that they've identified significant savings that will help accommodate some of those additional spending pressures. In terms of the big ticket spending item that's coming in the budget, that will be the costs of the cyclone reconstruction. And in that case, the government has indicated that the total cost of the economy would be something in the order of about 11 billion New Zealand dollars, of which about 6 billion would accumulate to the government in the form of replacing infrastructure. For our part, we anticipate that this budget is going to show some modest increase in the government deficit and the debt profile in the years ahead. But we think that most of those increases are really going to reflect a downgrade in the growth expectations and hence tax take in the years ahead, as opposed to significant government spending initiatives. This picture we think will come as a great relief to markets and the Reserve Bank, as it will indicate that there isn't going to be significant pressures from fiscal policy on inflation pressures. And in terms of the markets, they'll be comforted that whilst there'll be some additional government debt issued in markets, there won't be enough to destabilise markets or unduly concern ratings agencies. For the average punter, we can expect the government to be keeping the purse strings pretty tight. There might be some additional measures to help with cost of living pressures, but in general, spending will be heavily focused on the cyclone reconstruction and the delivery of core government services. Next week, we're going to be releasing our new quarterly economic forecast for the years ahead. So next week's update will be focused on updating you on our new view about what we think is going to happen to the economy, inflation and interest rates in the years ahead. Let's talk about that next time.